Hello and welcome back to Jade's story. We found this nice spot on the rock when we ended our last episode, and I just really loved letting these guys just hang out here. Looks like the sun is setting, so we don't have much daylight left. Jade was just taking a moment to, enjoy one of her favorite spots in such beautiful lighting. But we do need to continue on because we are heading to the north side of our territory to get that all strengthened up before we lose it. In the last episode, Jade moved her pups a bit early to the rendezvous site. We're just waiting for Kayla, Solstice, and Orion to reach that 15-pound mark. So we left them at the rendezvous site with Ruby. Ruby's staying back with them, and the rest of the pack is out here with us to help us strengthen all of this up. I don't think we're going to worry too much about that one, but we do want to make it to this one and these down here as quickly as possible. That further one to the north, we only had it because we did a hunt up there and had to take it over to make things safe. I do hear baby ungulate music, so the ungulates are definitely here now. I will say I'm definitely struggling with my voice today. I don't feel like I have much left. So I do apologize if I run into issues there. Not seeing any tall grasses to even search for this little baby ungulate. Here's one up here. Oh, well, there it is. Perfect. We'll go ahead and let the pack snack on that one. Looks like they went ahead and shared it. I think the more, like one can eat, the better. Wow. Magnus, agate, and malachite all filled up on that, actually. Well, I think malachite could get more because I think he goes up to 125, but we're going to send malachite back. Who else was it? It was agate. And I think Magnus, right? Yeah. So go ahead and send Magnus back. And I'll just kind of send them home as I get full. Does nobody else want to eat that? There you go. Is that turquoise or citrine? Turquoise. And even citrine. How did that fawn fill so many up? Yeah, it's barely anything. And look, they're all full. Wow. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and send you back home. And we have citrine and amazonite left with us. So we'll go ahead and eat that. We'll just keep these two with us just so we have a couple with us. And we'll go a little bit to the east, it looks like. Our scent post must be down there somewhere. I'm not sure. And just do some howling up on top of this mountain. Oh, we have Sapphire with us still too. I'm sorry guys, I will be taking a lot of drinks here just because my throat is pretty sore. There we go. Alright, now we need to head straight south. Jade could use a bunny. Okay, so we have citrine, amazonite, and sapphire. They're all full, right? Amazonite, yeah. Yeah, everybody got full. It's just Ruby that needs food when we get back. Got lucky on that one. And it's an elk calf carcass. I think Jade might eat a little bit of this. And then take the rest back to Ruby and the pups. Of course, by the time we get back, the rest of the pack will probably be hungry too, so who knows how much they'll actually get of it, but... hopefully it'll do. I get some minor injury has healed. That's good. I think our scent post is right here, yep. Alright, let's hide all these dens. We don't need all of those on anymore. A little bit to the west. Yeah. And a territory invasion back in that direction. My guess would be up here. Only bad thing is that they don't just take that one, they end up taking like 3 of them. I feel like this used to be ours too. Here's their scent post. We're going to go see if we can't steal this piece of land, because I'm pretty sure this used to be ours. Yeah. Sapphire's minor injury has healed now too. Yeah, this definitely used to be ours. Close enough. Yeah. Definitely used to be ours. Let's head to the south a little bit. What is up here? Like a little cabin. A little hunter's cabin, perhaps. Jade might want to avoid this area. Looks like our scent post is on the other side of this stream. Just don't want to accidentally drop our little elk calf in the stream anywhere. There it is. Looks like we have something over here. Male geo dispersals. Pretty sure we already know all of the geo dispersals. I'm not gonna worry about that. We need to head a little bit northwest. Pretty much the direction we are going, and we'll head back towards our puppies and the rest of the pack. Let's see if we can't cross on this log here. There we go. There's a den nearby. I think this is the den that's maybe up here. I know there was a den somewhere that was just like right up here from the stream. Here's the scent right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, this is another one that I don't think Jade would mind having. But it's definitely pretty... You know, visibility would definitely not be good, or, like around that hill. Right, we are in this territory. Let's find our scent post. Up on the hill. Up on the hillside. There we go. Okay, let's make sure we get that one too. You know, Amazonite has been doing a really good job hunting lately. I've seen him starting to really get in there and start to bite the elk a lot more. I think Jade would be very pleased with his progress. You know, Sapphire's been doing a very good job too, and Citrine's always been one of our best hunters. I think Citrine is really good with the hunting and, you know, the pups and everything. She's a lot like Ruby, but I feel like Citrine is a little bit more relaxed and playful, whereas Ruby is a little bit more serious like her mom. And for Jade finding her playfulness, you know, she is, what, is she 5 or 6 now? I think she's 6. You know, we've seen a play about from her here and there, but you know, she definitely hasn't sliding very far down this hill. She definitely hasn't felt like her full playfulness yet. You know, we haven't seen any of the bouncy bounce play from her. You know, we did for a minute when she was like greeting the pack. She had that excited tail wag and stuff. But that was about it. So, I mean, so far, I would say, you know, we're catching little glimpses here and there, but nothing that would make me say, you know, she's found her playfulness yet. And where she's getting older, you know, I feel like this is Jade. You know, like, her playfulness is still hidden in there somewhere, you know, but I think she's afraid to let her guard down. Her dad always drilled it into her to, you know, keep a wall up, don't get too close to anybody, and you know, she definitely doesn't have a wall up like her dad because she does grow attached to everybody, and you know, she loves each of her pups. She loves her mate. You know, she does show love and affection towards them. It's just when it comes to actually like letting loose and actually playing, she just isn't there yet, and I don't know if she will be there or not. You know, it's kind of one of those things that I was just going to really let it kind of do its own thing. I wasn't going to take too much control over it. You know, I have let her do some play vows here and there, but you know, so far I haven't forgotten and accidentally pressed a button. I almost did in the last episode, actually. So we had a close minute, but for the most part, you know, I'm just trying to let it play out naturally and just see how it goes, and it might be that Jade just never gets her full playfulness back. See, there's our old den. We can mark this because we peed on a rock over here, right here. Here are wolves howling nearby. But I think we just really want to get back to our pups. Looks like we need to head this direction. Can't see them on the compass, so we kind of we have to use our map a little bit more here. Hopefully the remaining pups will be at that 15-pound mark soon, and we can choose our rendezvous site for real. There's coyotes over there. Here we are. There's everybody. Madness. Malachite. How's everybody doing over here? Ryan picks up the antler and runs away with it. Let's do a check. There's very strong dispersal scent on the wind from the Camus pack. Do we know anybody from the Camus pack? I feel like we do. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. What in the world happened here? Okay, look. So Atlas was the new pack leader. Atlas is the one that Tallulah chose. And I think since he was new, they kind of booted him out of the pack. And Tulip, which I kind of figured Tulip would be the new pack leader. I don't know why I thought that, but I had a feeling that she would be the new pack leader. And she actually courted Delvin from the Coyote pack as her mate. So Geode pack has new pack leaders. And all of these guys are their siblings. It looks like Star actually has passed on now. So the only two yearlings left that we've met are Sun and Dusk. Very interesting. I'm going to have to change this to... We're gonna go old pack leader of Jade. Just go put the actual name in there. Oh, Coyote Creek. Pluto is over here now too. So Gavin has taken over as pack leader for the Coyote Creek pack, but has not taken on a new mate. Or we have not met the new mate yet. Very interesting. So let's change that as well. Oh. Old pack leader of Coyote Creek. Wow. Very interesting stuff. I love seeing all this stuff because you just never know what's gonna happen. It's like Asher is still leading the Cottonwood Creek pack. Everything else looks the same there. Did we have anybody depart or anything? Nope, just the painted rocks. Okay. And, oh, Onyx has reached 16 pounds. Lavender has as well. Looks like Orion and Solstice are now at 15 pounds, and we're just 0.1 away from Kayla reaching it as well. Alright, so we do not know anybody from the Camus pack, but Jade is pretty exhausted. She's been out for a while, and I don't think we are going to go track them down. If we still smell them in the area, like when we wake up, we might. But not tonight. Hi, Kayla. Yeah. I think everybody got enough food. And when we wake up, Kayla should be at that 15-pound mark. Take a nap. I did see a couple of wolves sniffing the air. Here we go. We should see the pups at their next size up. Yes, do want to choose this site. Thank you very much. This is Hopeful Meadows. Alright. Are the pups all lengthy now? Let's go ahead and sniff, make sure everything is safe before we get too carried away here. We do still smell dispersals. I think that's it though, so let's go ahead and call the pups out. Let Jade lay down here for a moment. And we'll do some pup cam. So we have Kayla here, looking all lengthy. She's got her tail tucked a little bit, maybe a little bit nervous about all the howling going on around us. We have Solstice, I do believe. Yes, has the antler, trying to show citrine, I think. No, turquoise. Still can't tell those two apart. Alright, and then we have Onyx. Looking bluer and bluer each time I see him. Chasing his brother Orion around. Looks like we have a lot of playing going on here. Oh. Onyx went for a tumble. We have Orion being chased by his big sister Agate. Even Malachite's getting in on it. Oh, there's a toad. Ooh. Is that Kayla being all confident towards him? Look at you bounding. It's gonna be very pretty. We have Lavender. Trying to get in on the playing, but being a little bit left behind, which, you know, she seems to lag behind quite often. You guys are getting kind of far up here. Yeah, thank you. What's that? Turquoise? No, citrine. It's taking the pups back. Lavender, don't go too far. Ooh, that was scary for a moment. And there she goes, chasing her brother Onyx around. And back to Jade. And Solstice has gotten lost. Of course he has. Of course Jade has to be the party police and put everybody away. I see a deer or something up there. I hope it's just a deer. There you are, Solstice. Very far from where you need to be. There you go. I'm gonna put you in. Let's take a look at territory and see what we need to do here. Definitely some low ones to the west. I'm tempted to go up here and see if we can't take a little bit more territory so that we can be a little bit safer here. So yeah, I think that might be our focus for today. Let's invite some of our pack to go along with us, and let's head north. Looks like we have Ruby and Sapphire. Why'd you guys just stop all of a sudden? There you go. Alright, so we have, let's throw on name tag. Oh, we have Turquoise and Citrine both. Sapphire, Ruby, Agate, Magnus. I think everybody except for Malachite. Malachite and Amazonite. Okay. Well, we do need to find some food, but... And these... Oh, those are from the Geode pack, though. Looks like Camus pack has moved on. Oh, there's an elk herd. If there is elk nearby, we will do that before we worry about territory then. So name tags so we can see who's doing what. Oh, Atlas is also here. Yeah. You at least help get them running. This one here is looking a little bit slow already. Keep our eyes on her for a minute. I want them to run our pups over, so let's see if we can't turn them a little bit here. No, the wrong way. Now we're in the front of the herd. Terrible place to be. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get them to go the other way. She is not super low. Alright, let's see if we can't get them turned again. Somebody fell. Who was it? I think it was this one. I think she was planning to ambush us. Just looking a bit tired already, though. Maybe not. She's still going pretty fast, pulling pretty strong, even when they had a hold of her. That one fell. More dispersals howling in and around our territory, it sounds like. And we're almost tired. We're pretty tired already. That one fell too, darn it, I missed it. Not Jade's best hunt ever. That's for sure. Ow! Gosh. Let's back off for a second. I think that is an elk mama, I'm guessing. Okay, this one fell and is already... It's like one we've already tried to bite. Are you low? Because you... yeah, you're really low. You look like you were wanting to fight us. Jade is out of breath. Well done, guys. Looks like Sapphire and Agate put that one down. I mean, others helped, but they had the ending bite there. Definitely further away than we were wanting. Where did we end up at? My goodness. Clear down here. It's also much further than we wanted to be from going north and taking territory. Oh well. Pack has food. That's more important. Go ahead and howl. Everyone's secondary howls. Too funny. Right, they're on their way. Let's send some back. We'll send, I think, Citrine and Ruby back. And then next time we might keep them out and send some of the younger pups back so they can get a little bit more experience watching the pups. And we'll let the pack rest here while waiting for Malachite and Amazonite to get here. Here they are. Alright, everybody full now. Pretty much. Go ahead and rip off a piece to take back when we get back to the rendezvous site. There are elk up here. What the heck? It's a whole nother herd. I knew I heard more music. Interesting. Wonder how they got there. Alright, let's go ahead and... I mean, since we're down here, we might as well just strengthen up a little bit over here. Aw, it's just little fox guys. If we find an ungulate, we can take that back instead. Oh, here it is. We'll take that back to the rendezvous site instead, but now we have something even bigger to carry in our mouths. Maybe we'll make a little pit stop back home and then head back out. Granted, Jade's pretty tired. Gosh darn it. Seems like she's always tired. We are in here. Some bull moose. There it is. We're gonna move it to this rock so we can find it easier. Alright, and then I think we're just going to head back home. Back with the pups, raise affinity back up, spend some time with them, maybe take a little nap, and then we can deal with more territory when we wake back up. Definitely not Jade's best elk hunt. She definitely took some hits there, but thankfully her health bar isn't too bad. Oh. Are you bringing up Bunny back? Malachite, good job. I'd also love to find that glow stick that Agate tried to bring to the rendezvous site, but then dropped somewhere in between our den and the rendezvous site. Not top priority, but everybody did seem to enjoy that little glow stick. The other thing I need to check is I'm not sure if we are going to use this rendezvous site if we use those other dens next year or not. I need to see what rendezvous sites are around. I'm sure we're quite a ways from the rendezvous site because that's our den. Look how close this den is to this rendezvous site. It's like right here. Here we are. Okay, here guys. It's not as big as the first ungulate we brought you, but still pretty good sized. Is smelling safe. Can't really see what's coming from this side though. Don't see any immediate danger. See? Kayla is off, keeping an eye out. Already taking her job very seriously to watch for danger. Yeah, they really love that antler. We have Solstice all curled up over here, taking a little nap already. Onyx, what are you doing? He's ready to nap too. Aww. Look at you. Little cutie pie. We have Orion all laying on his back as well. It's like everybody is feeling pretty tired. Here's Lavender. Back to Jade. See if we can't get a picture of the pack while it's still light out. Aww. Kayla fell asleep with the antler. Too cute. I know, it would have made sense if I would have taken pictures as I was doing the pup cam, but you know, don't always think about things. Aww. Alright. Looks like Ruby has her tail up. Do you see something, Ruby? Is there something we should be worried about? Everything still smells okay. Let's go ahead and nap. And we're dreaming. And looks like we have the Milky Way straight above us. Bear scent on the wind. Sure, everybody made it in. Yes. Okay, maybe it was just old scent because it doesn't seem to be continuing to come this way. Oh, never mind. There's still a bit of bear scent that way. Alright, let's go ahead and invite everybody to come along. Come on, Sapphire. And let's head north. Oh, and coyotes. That's why we put everybody in before we leave. Guys, stay in. No, I said stay in. No. Back in, back in, back in, back in. Back in. Everybody in. Everybody's in. Okay. Oof. Pups just started coming back out as we got here. Yeah, you guys stay in. And again, we are going to invite everybody. Magnus, you're way over here. Okay, Sapphire, do you guys still want to go? Alright, let's head to the north. Come on, guys. Anybody stay behind? Looks like Agate stayed behind. And that is it. Good job, Agate. Nice to see her stepping up and offering to take care of the pups while we are away. We'll look for ungulates, like baby ungulates, as we run along here. There's one right here. Just can go ahead and share that. Jade doesn't expect to feed her pack on ungulates alone like she normally has. But they'll make for great little snacks as we tend to territory. I don't think we'll catch rabbits for everyone. We might catch them for ourselves, and we'll let everybody else catch their own rabbits if they want one. Oh, Sapphire, do you have a chunk of food? How about... Did you drop it? I swear she had, like, a chunk of food in her mouth. Maybe not. We do need to strengthen this territory up, though. Probably used to do a pack rally as well, so let's do that. Take both of those territories, so let's go straight north, maybe a little bit northeast. Take some Coyote Creek Pack territory, then we'll try and take some of that Cottonwood Creek territory. I mean, some of our own territory will drop a little bit lower than we'd like it, but I mean, it just is what it is. The pack might not get to eat super well today, but I do believe they will all be okay. Especially if we keep finding ungulates. Let's find their scent post before I put this down for everybody to eat, though. There it is. There we go. Malachite took it for himself. Good for you, Malachite. Let's see, did he... Could still use a little bit. Looks like Sapphire is all filled up, so we can go ahead and call Agate to us then. And we'll send Sapphire on home to feed the pups. Everybody eat that? I think so. Alright, we can head to the... We would obviously like to grab these two, but these are more important since our rendezvous sites are right there. Let's head to the west. Hopefully Agate will catch up to us. Some grass patches over here we can check. Don't hear music, but we can check them anyways. It's not like Jade would be hearing music and know when to look for ungulates and stuff anyways, you know? Ooh. Battlefield pack, huh? Oh, simple. You had asked what the WT stood for. I think it was the Watchtower, now that I think about it. Yeah, because you had asked what do you call them? I have too much going on in my mind right now. Ooh. Moose calf. The initials, that's the word I was looking for. What the initials stood for, and WT was definitely Watchtower. Oh, good job, guys. To another howl. Make sure Agate knows where we are. Oh, I forgot we are in other pack territory. Maybe we should keep howling. There's Agate. If you hurry up, Agate, you might get a little bit of this moose calf. There it is. Cottonwood Creek is answering back. They might be here now? I don't know. Howling that much definitely is going to make it a little more dangerous for us, but it's like everybody but Agate and, well, Sapphire we sent home. Agate is still a little bit hungry, so we'll let her continue eating. So have dispersals. Oh, they must be pretty close because I just seen like the numbers. Did you guys finish that? Let's see. Definitely getting tired. It's like Ruby and Citrine are 100%, so we'll go ahead and send them back. Where's Ruby? Behind me. And send them back, and let's go check out these dispersals. So smell Cottonwood Creek pack wolves. There we go. Alright, so we have De Borgia. Oh, those weren't even the battlefield ones. 2 females that we get 2 names. Let me do that real quick. Alright, we went with Luminous and Myrid for those 2, and I just seen, it looks like Spring from the Centennial pack has actually passed, so that's new. Back up. Alright, yeah, those were not even the battlefield wolves that we were smelling, so might be worth going a little bit further and seeing if we can't find them too. Wonder if they were trying to court with the De Borgia females. Quite possibly. Looks like they went this way, actually. Here we go. There he is. He is trying to court. Wrong button. Trying to get out of scent view. Alright, well. Don't want to interrupt them too much, but do want to make sure we meet them all. Looks like there's only one. So 1812. Let's go ahead and give him a name. One sec. Alright, we went ahead and went with Steam for this battlefield male. Alright, we don't want to worry too much about them. I'll let them do their courting. We need to head more to the west to... Oh yeah, see that drew Cottonwood Creek in, and now this one is stronger. We're still going to go in and see if we can't take it, but they're probably in here somewhere close by. I don't know, maybe we should just come back when they're not onto us. We'll just do some howls here on the border. Wouldn't mind so much if we weren't like so tired, but we are pretty tired. And we took it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll wait on that one. So you can see all of these are pretty low. Let's head south. I think we're going to go ahead and head back towards home. Smell more. Smell. I hear more baby ungulate music here. Ooh, be an elk calf. Might be worth looking for a minute if we can get out of this rock here. There we go. There it is. Good job, Jade. You still... I was gonna say you still have it in you, but that is not an elk calf. It's not the one we were looking for. I think Jade's gonna eat this one because she is feeling pretty hungry, and the rest of the pack is eating pretty good, so... Looks like we still have an elk calf we can find. Is that one cool den we like? Music is getting all messed up, so it's hard to follow where this range is and isn't. Looks like Citrine is healing up, that's good. Alright, well... I think we are out of luck on this elk calf. Oh, here's the music again. I think we'll just check the grasses as we head back to our rendezvous site. I don't want to waste too much time on trying to find that one. I think Agate might have caught that rabbit. I'm not sure. But if nobody else is going to eat it, then I guess we will. I'd like to bring something home for the pups and the rest of the pack, but Jade is not having her normal luck today, it looks like. I guess a bunny will have to do for today. Let's get back to these pups. Alright. Hi guys. Not much, but we brought a rabbit back. We also have a bit we can regurgitate if we need to. Looks like the pups are getting to eat that, so that's good. It's smelling okay from what we can smell. Oh. Thank you, Ruby, bringing Orion back. Yeah, I think Ruby's going to make a wonderful mother someday. Hi, Kayla. Just hoping to, you know, get a picture, but kind of moved away. Oh, we got Magnus over here. I really think Jade loves this rendezvous site. It's definitely one of her favorites. Oh, okay, good job. Got that bunny. Looks like the pups are feeling pretty tired. Aw, Malachite brought the bunny back for everybody. Well done. Is this turquoise or what's citrine? Oh, another rabbit running up there. Here's a solstice. Yeah, you found a stick. Good job, solstice. Oh, agate and turquoise are having a little moment there. Little onyx all comfy on his back. Aww. Orion over here with his little antler. And lavender laying in the brush. Alright, well, hopefully we don't lose too much territory over here or have too big of an invasion. Looks like our territory is kind of... It's definitely growing. Definitely bigger than what Jade would normally maintain. But with her pack growing so large, it makes sense that her territory is growing accordingly. Everybody is sniffing. Somebody said if you see your pack sniffing like right away in the morning, that means danger is nearby, but so far I don't see anything. Maybe they're just checking the air like Jade does. I don't smell anything. I'll call them back out. I'm pretty sure we would have had an attack already if we were going to have one when we woke up. Amazonite and citrine getting into an argument over here. Onyx, stay down here, please. Thank you. Alright, let's see. How is everybody doing today? Pups are getting big, my goodness. Malachite's a bit hungry. Pups are doing good. Adults are getting a little bit hungry. Probably need to do a hunt soon. We really need to go west anyway, so Let's do a howl with everybody. And then we'll go ahead and send the pups in, especially since there is now a coyote attack going on. Onyx, Solstice, everybody. There we go. Whew. So much easier with a big pack. Alright. Pups are in. Keep them in. And let's invite everybody. Alright, I think everybody's been invited. Let's head to the west. Ooh, nice find. Thought I seen something in the grasses there. Alright, you guys can eat that. Did anybody stay home? No, everybody came. Sapphire's taking it for herself. Just wait here for a minute while they eat that. Looks like Turquoise is getting some. Quite a few's getting a little bite off of it, so that's good. Amazonite has distanced himself. Magnus as well. Keeping an eye out. Alright, did they eat? Malachite's at 100. Sapphire is at 100. Perfect. Sapphire, you can go on home then. Try to bring you back more when we return. Oh, Turquoise. Don't you growl at your dad. Yeah. Yawn and a head turn. That is better. Alright, west. To the west. Alright, let's go. We haven't even made it to the one that we're heading to yet. Ungulate season is definitely very distracting. Like baby ungulate season, I mean. They're just addicting to try and find in these tall grasses. Here we go. Let's head more to the west. I was looking at this rabbit and I seen this big rock out of the corner of my eye and I thought we were about to head straight into a really big moose or something. Thankfully it was just a big rock. Ah, nice cool water to drink. Yes, please. Get in here already. Almost. Almost. A little bit further. There we go. I've not picked up the scent of an elk herd or anything yet, which is surprising because they usually are to the west. I do think it is time for the pack to do another hunt soon. So, if they... There's some right there. Some scent, I mean. Oh, passing up our marker. Here it is. Kind of hoping that we just run into a herd versus needing to track it down by scent so we can stay on track with territory. Kind of just going off of sight again today. Is it done right here? Oh, apparently Jade wanted to jump off of it. Oh, I thought for sure there was something in that grass. Oh, it's our spot by the stream. Cool. Pretty sure we put our marker right here. Nice to see Agate not so afraid to cross that one. I think it was just that, like, super swift river she was a little bit more scared of. So we have another territory over here. It's worth a try. Definitely not enough to feed the pack. We're not going to waste too much energy on trying to take that down, but you know, if we were able to get a sneak attack on it, it was worth a try. Oop, goodness. Looks like our post is up here. There it is. Walked right by it. Alright, and back to the east. Ooh, moose calf. Malachite, why are you going after the mom? Everybody was getting in my way so I couldn't bite. Ooh, got a leg wound. Don't kill it in the water. Just let it get out of the water. Yeah, if we have to swim, then it's not going to be good for us, but if we can keep them running. What clever moose using the water? Pretty sure they do that in, like, real life as well. Moose will, deer will, elk, all of them will use the water to try and get away from predators. As you can see, it's a good method. No, okay, be careful, please. Because where we have to swim, Malachite, please. They do not, and they can easily still attack us in the water. Turquoise, please be careful. Maggot, please be careful. I feel like this is just going to end in tragedy. So I think we are just going to keep heading to the east. Here we are. Okay. And continuing to the east. Just a rabbit sitting right where the stream enters the river. Oh, Magnus. Magnus caught it. Good job, Magnus. This little snack at our favorite spot. Nitty is dropping pretty low, but we are almost done with territory, so... Pups are doing okay on food. Looks like Orion is a bit hungry. Ruby, or no, Sapphire, probably doesn't have much left to give. Turquoise is the fullest. And Malachite. Let's go ahead and send Turquoise on home. She seemed happy to get to go home. Are you gonna go home, Turquoise? There we go. And that way she can get the pups some more food and we can finish up with territory and, you know, maybe we'll find more food along the way. Here we go. Yeah, because this is our lookout spot, and it's usually on the border. Alright, let's head. We definitely need to get to these two, but we're tired and ready to head back home, so we'll have to worry about them another day. We could probably aim towards that carcass and check it before we head back. Since we weren't able to hunt anything really. Like anything worth feeding everybody, I should say. So we've had plenty of opportunities on like mule deer and stuff, but it's just not enough for a big pack like this. Ooh, and there's an elk herd. That is exactly what we need right there. Everybody's feeling pretty tired, but maybe we can do just a little bit of a rally and get this hunt done. There we go. And that strengthened up, I think, this one, which needed to be strengthened, so perfect. Alright, guys. Let's see if we can't get these guys running. How far do they have to run? They don't have far to run before they are around our rendezvous, so we need to be a little bit careful. You guys can start running any moment now. Malachite's gonna go in. Careful, Malachite. There we go. Alright, not that one, guys. Oh, we need to be running, not trotting. There we go. There we go. This pack of successful hunters. Jade has done a very good job of raising these pups to be successful, I think. And I think when they do disperse, I do believe they will do very well. It'll be fun to come up with like their own little things that they do when we do play them. Amazonite is up here right beside Malachite. Agate is right up here with Jade. I'm not really chasing them in any certain direction. I think Jade just kind of wants to let them run as long as they're staying within her territory. She doesn't really mind too much. They are kind of running along that border though, so you might want to get on this side of them and get them turning more to the north again. Don't have a whole lot of stamina, so just because if they turn south at all, it's going to be not ideal. Almost there. There we go. There we go. You fell. Kind of weak. Not like the weakest, but she will do just fine. Someone else just fell too. Could hear it. Oh. There's a lot that are falling, actually. Ruby has suffered a minor injury. Ouch. Like Agate and Magnus are taking it down. Nice. Good job, Magnus. And I think just Sapphire is back at the den, right? Oh no, Turquoise, Sapphire. What's that? Turquoise and Sapphire. They are a bit hungry again, but can't really call them to us because affinity is too low, so we'll just take them back some meat, fill our bellies, so we can regurgitate meat for the pups if needed, and should be good. We'll be okay for the day. Let's howl here, I guess. Should we mark this? There's plenty of meat left on it. Malachite's still getting a bite to eat. Okay, he's full. Pups are doing good now. Agate is full. Everybody's full except for Turquoise and Sapphire back at the rendezvous site, so I'll take this back to them and I think that was a pretty successful night. Okay, back home. Hello, everybody. Anybody hungry? Lavender. Sure, that's Lavender, yeah. She's definitely darkened up, whereas Solstice has lightened up a little bit. Oh, there's a little bull running around. It's like Orion over there with it. Oh no, that was Onyx. Alright, in this lighting, Onyx looks a lot darker than he is. Solstice. Where are you going? Did you find a stick? Yeah. Good job. You know, you're getting big enough to hunt critters. And there are critters running around you could find and hunt too. It's like Ryan and Kayla are over there. And Coyote's on the wind. Not something Jade wants to be smelling. I think we're going to go ahead and let the pack sleep. My current season is summer. And pups are all over 20 pounds now. Just 5 more pounds to go to get into that growing pups stage. Looks like we have coyote scent and female dispersals. Looks like it might be old scent though because it's very faint and not continuing to come. There is still I think we'll check scents again here in a minute because there seems to be some old scent from the previous day still rolling on by. Ruby and Citrine went way up there. What were you guys doing up there? Looks like Ruby has a rabbit. Good job, Ruby. And she brought it back for the pups. No, she's gonna eat it. Oh, look! Their coats are coming in. All's for a pup cam for sure. Hold up. First, we're going to see if we can't get a good picture here. Cute. Here, let's see. We have Kayla, who is going to look so much like Citrine and Turquoise for sure. We're going to have another one we're not going to be able to tell apart. The tail is kind of like right in Jade's face, but it's still pretty cute. We have Solstice. Looking very gray. Look at you. Very gray indeed. And then we have Orion. No, Onyx, I mean. Sorry. Onyx. Looking very dark and blue. Much darker than he was before. We have Orion. You're gonna look like Agate and Jade. Oh my gosh. Look at you. Grass is kind of in the way, but there we go. And then we have lavender, who also darkened up quite a bit. Can't get a better picture. Oh. That's not going to be a better picture, lavender. You're very hidden. Aww. Cute. I get you had to pee in that moment, didn't you? Alright. Solstice over here. Sniffing. And digging. Alright guys, I think I have been recording for quite a while now, so I think we are going to end this here. Hopefully in the next episode we'll get these pups into the growing pups phase. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with us. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you are new. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye-bye!